Doctor reveals the top 3 best types of rice to flush out toxins and repair kidneys fast for seniors. Hello everyone, I am Dr. David. I am very happy to meet you again in this intimate space, where we together find health protection solutions to make your golden years more radiant. Let me ask you a sincere question. How long has it been since you truly observed the bowl of rice you eat every day? We often eat out of habit because it is a cultural norm, a given on the dining table. But as a geriatrician who has accompanied thousands of patients, I want to tell you this. That very bowl of white rice is silently making decisions for the fate of your kidneys. It can be a friend that helps the kidneys rest, but it can also be an enemy, forcing the kidneys to strain and work overdue until exhaustion. Kidney failure, I still call it the silent killer. Why? Because it does not cause sharp pain immediately. It does not have loud warning signs like a heart attack or a stroke. It happens quietly in the background, eroding the body's blood filtration function day by day, until you discover it, and sometimes things are at an irreparable stage. Today, I stand here to bring you a new ray of hope. I will reveal the 3 best types of rice to not only fill your stomach, but also help flush out toxins and miraculously support the recovery of kidney function. In particular, there is a type of rice you still see in the kitchen every day, but almost all of us are using it the wrong way, unintentionally turning medicine into poison. Before we dive into the scientific mechanism and the list of these precious grains, I want you to spend 2 seconds clicking the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. Why? Because at this age, knowledge is independence, your freedom from expensive medicine bottles. Please leave a comment below. I want to protect my kidneys, so I know you are ready to join me on this healing journey right now. To understand why choosing the type of rice is so important, we must understand what the kidneys are facing after the age of 60. When the kidneys are healthy, they are like a modern water filtration plant, easily removing all impurities. But when entering the late afternoon of life, this filter begins to wear out. The 2 minerals that kidneys fear most at this time are potassium and phosphorus. Potassium helps the heart beat regularly, but if the kidneys cannot filter it, it will accumulate and cause heart rhythm disorders. Excessive phosphorus will pull calcium out of the bones, causing you pain and brittle bones. Heartbreakingly, most of the whole grains we think are good are actually full of these 2 substances. When the kidneys work too hard and cannot complete the task, your body becomes a garbage dump containing waste. You start to feel tired for no clear reason, your legs start to swell after a long day, and your night's sleep becomes restless. That is when toxins are devastating your nervous system. A common mistake I often see in patients is, when they hear the news that their kidneys are weak, they panic and completely cut out rice. This is extremely dangerous. The elderly body needs energy to function. When lacking starch, the body will start burning muscle for energy, a process that creates more protein waste, urea, making the already weak kidneys work even harder. We need to choose the right type of rice, not starve ourselves. Perhaps you will be surprised to see a doctor recommending white rice over brown rice. But in the perspective of geriatrics and nephrology, white rice is the silent savior. Brown rice is very good for people with diabetes, but for those with kidney failure, it is a burden. The milling process has removed the bran layer, where 80% of potassium and phosphorus are concentrated. By choosing white rice, you have directly reduced 2/3 of the mineral filtration burden for your kidneys. White rice provides calories in the form of pure starch, easy to break down, easy to absorb. When the body does not have to struggle to digest those hard outer shells, it will direct all that excess energy towards supporting the liver in detoxification and helping kidney cells recover themselves. This is the principle of letting the internal organs rest to heal themselves. Many people say white rice causes high blood sugar. True, but that is because you use it the wrong way. Listen carefully to my tips. Wash the rice thoroughly. Wash the rice about 3 to 4 times until the water is clearer. This helps remove the surface starch layer, reducing the glycemic index. Coordination rule. White rice is the foundation. Do not eat it alone. Eat it with boiled green vegetables, such as cabbage, chayote types of vegetables low in potassium, and add plenty of garlic and onions. Garlic and onions act as natural antibiotics, supporting the kidneys in fighting inflammation. Red warning. Absolutely do not eat white rice with salty sauces, soy sauce, or industrial seasonings. Sodium, salt, is a poison that directly increases kidney vascular pressure. If you want a type of rice that is both safe for the kidneys and protects the blood vessels, look to basmati rice. This is a long-grain rice, fragrant from the India and Pakistan region, and it is truly a precious medicine. The kidneys are made up of millions of tiny blood vessels called glomeruli. Spiking blood sugar after eating will destroy these blood vessels just like acid corrodes metal. Basmati rice has one of the lowest GI scores among rice varieties, helping sugar enter the blood slowly and stably. When sugar levels are stable, the pancreas does not have to work overdue to secrete insulin. A calm metabolism creates less pressure on the kidneys. You will feel full longer, no longer experiencing hand tremors or mid-session snacking cravings, habits that are very harmful to the kidneys. For basmati to exert its full, detoxifying effect, you should soak the rice for about 20 minutes before cooking. When cooking, use a bit more water so the rice is fluffy, helping the digestive enzymes in the saliva work easily, minimizing the load for the metabolic cycle below. Dear friends, we have just gone through the most fundamental knowledge together. We have understood that sometimes the simplicity of white rice or the balance of basmati is precisely the key to letting our kidneys breathe. But this journey does not stop here. There is still a legendary rice at the number 3 position, a type of rice with a very familiar texture and flavor but carrying superior digestive support power, helping to weld deep injuries within kidney cells. Why does jasmine rice appear in the golden list for kidneys? After age 60, the digestive system and the excretory system are like two companions. If one falls, the other must carry the load. Many of my patients complain that they suffer from bloating and indigestion after eating coarse grains. Jasmine rice, with its soft, flexible characteristics and natural fragrance, is an extremely easy to disintegrate food. When your stomach does not have to struggle to grind food, it saves a huge amount of energy. This is a medical mechanism that few people notice. When food is digested smoothly and quickly, the body produces fewer toxic byproducts such as ammonia or urea compounds. Urea toxin is the very thing that puts direct pressure on the kidney filter. Eating jasmine rice helps the metabolism process happen cleaner, meaning your kidneys will have less garbage to filter. Many people are wary of jasmine rice because its GI, blood sugar index is at a medium-high level. But remember Dr. David's words. How you eat is more important than what you eat. When you combine jasmine with fiber-rich green vegetables and a bit of healthy fat, the sugar absorption rate will slow down significantly, turning this soft, fragrant bowl of rice into a perfectly safe energy source for the kidney blood vessels. To turn jasmine rice into medicine, cook it with about 10 to 15% more water than usual. The goal is for the rice grains to reach maximum soft maturity, almost melting when chewed. This helps completely unload the metabolic cycle, allowing the kidneys to enter a state of active rest. Friends, please remember, rice is just the foundation. The medicine truly lies in how you coordinate the food on the plate. The kidney's greatest enemy is salt, sodium. But food that is too bland will make the elderly lose their appetite, leading to weakness. What is my solution? Use onions, garlic, ginger, and cilantro. These herbs contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds and bring an explosive flavor without needing a single grain of salt. Garlic helps dilate blood vessels. Onions help reduce oxidative stress. These are the effective assistants for your bowl of rice. People with kidney failure still need protein to maintain muscle and repair damaged cells. However, choose fish or skinless chicken breast, cooked by steaming or boiling. A small portion of protein the size of a palm combined with jasmine or basmati rice will provide enough essential amino acids without spiking blood nitrogen levels. Always wash the rice very thoroughly to remove the free starch layer outside the grain. This makes the bowl of rice lighter for the digestive system. Consider cooking as a pharmaceutical formulation process, meticulous and full of love. Your kidneys were not damaged in one day, and they will not heal in one night. But if you commit to going with me for 6 weeks, a miracle will happen. Weeks 1 to 2. Adaptation phase. Completely replace your current rice with one of the 3 types: white, basmati, or jasmine depending on preference and digestion. Most importantly, cut out salt absolutely. You might find it difficult in the first few days, but your taste buds will soon get used to it. The kidneys will start to feel easier to breathe as internal vascular pressure decreases. Weeks 3 to 4. Perception phase. This is when you will see clear changes. Those mornings waking up with feet no longer swollen. The heavy feeling in the lower back disappearing. Your energy is more abundant because the body no longer has to use too much strength to push toxins out. Weeks 5 to 6. Self-healing phase. After 1 month of maintaining consistency, your body will enter a state of self-purification. Test indicators, if you go for a checkup, will usually show positive changes. You are not just eating to live. You are eating to regenerate your filtration system. Dear friends, I want to tell you one thing. Your kidneys do not need expensive miracle drugs or hollow promises. They need understanding, persistence, and smart choices from the very bowl of rice you hold in your hand every day. Let food be medicine. Do not wait until medicine becomes your only food. If you find my sharing helpful, please give me one like to spread this video to more people. In particular, if you have any questions about the menu or your health status, please leave a question in the comments section. I promise to read every single one of your opinions to prepare for the next consulting contents. Close your eyes and imagine. 6 weeks from now, you wake up with a light body, a clear mind, and flexible legs to walk with your children and grandchildren. That is not a dream. It is the result of the right choice today. I am Dr. David. Please cherish and love your kidneys. Goodbye and see you again in the health sharing videos here. Wish you always peace and health.